Have you been wanting to create a healthier, more spiritual routine, but life just keeps getting in the way? Keep watching this video for 5 tips to help you quickly and easily bring more spiritual or woo-woo into your day. And be sure to watch right to the very end where I share a tip that I use personally on a regular basis. Hey, what's up? I'm Amanda from theintuitivewife.com, and today's video is all about balance. Or more specifically, how to bring more woo-woo into your day. If you've been feeling off balanced or ungrounded and wanting to be a little bit more spiritual this year, then you're definitely in the right place. As a spiritual teacher, I am always looking for new things to share with you to help you improve your health and just overall well-being. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. Okay, so being more spiritual while you're working from home or just at home in general is actually easier than you think. Let's get right into tip number 1, which is crystals. Crystals are a must to have on hand, and especially in the middle of a pandemic, it's very easy for work life and home life to just bleed together. If you are struggling with higher levels of stress and need to increase happiness, crystals are something you definitely have to have. It is literally as easy as just putting them on your desk or next to your water bottle. It doesn't need to be on you, it doesn't need to be in your face, just close by. So these are 5 crystals that I recommend you have on hand. You can pretty much get them anywhere, but if you don't already have them, I will leave the links for them in the description box below so that you can shop from the safety and comfort of your own home. So the first crystal that I recommend is rose quartz. I think it's safe to say we pretty much all know by now that rose quartz is the crystal of the heart chakra. It's the crystal of love and compassion. So go ahead, send those emails with love, and don't forget to show yourself some compassion when you yourself are getting overwhelmed or stressed at work. The second crystal that I recommend is amethyst. Seriously, the most calming crystal I have ever found. I still have not found a crystal better than amethyst to help with stress. The third crystal that I recommend is lapis lazuli. If you have a difficult boss or you are dealing with clients all day long, you need to voice yourself to be heard. Sometimes you need to go toe-to-toe with other people to get your point across. Lapis lazuli is there to support your throat chakra. Voice your thoughts, your opinions, your feelings with ease and with clarity by keeping this crystal close by. If you don't know how to use crystals to support your chakras, I will leave the video right here in the corner for you to watch when this one's over. Ready to get rid of negative energy and stress? Then this 4th crystal is fluorite. Definitely something to have on hand, and an added bonus, it's pretty to look at. And finally, the 5th crystal that I recommend you have is green Aventurine. For a tiny little crystal, it packs a powerful punch. Not only does it dispel negative energy and it's like an attractor of luck, enhances creativity, enhances motivation, and helps you to break old negative habits. That's a lot for a little guy. If you're going to keep your crystals on your desk, don't forget that you do need to cleanse them every once in a while. I definitely do have a blog post if you are looking for easy ways to help you clear your crystals. Alright, so tip number 2 to help you be a little bit more spiritual in your workday is to take breaks. Now I know this doesn't sound like that big of a deal. You're like, how is taking breaks spiritual? Well, it's all what you make of it. Use the time to meditate or get grounded or go for a walk or even literally stand outside for like 2 minutes. It doesn't need to be complicated. You can even just use it to do a few minutes of light stretching. And if you hate all of those suggestions, you can use taking a break to incorporate tip number 3, which is talking to spirit. Of course, you do not need to take a break to talk to spirit. You can literally do it at any point throughout the day. What I call spirit team is here to support you. So whichever you want to talk to, you want to talk to the universe, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, whatever, they are there for you to lean on and to talk to. Don't know how to manage this escalation? Ask your angels. Need the strength to actually walk away from your computer at the end of the day and to take some time to unwind before bed? Yo, ancestors, hook me up. I need a reminder of how important family and alone time is. It's really as simple as that. Now keep in mind 2 very important things to remember if you are going to be talking to your spirit team. Number 1, it doesn't need to be formal in any way. It doesn't need to be a big ordeal. You can say it out loud, you can say it in your head, you can say it while you're taking a break, or while you are in the middle of sending an email. It really doesn't matter. There aren't any rules at all when it comes to talking to spirit. And the second thing to keep in mind is, as it's important to ask for help or tell them that you need something, it's just as important to listen. What happened after you asked? Did you suddenly get a spark of inspiration? Did the perfect word pop in your head? Did your kid come up to you and tell you they're hungry? I don't know. Remember that they cannot physically control you, nor can they intervene. You have to ask them for help. And because they can't physically control you, they have to get really creative in how they send their messages to you. If you are going to ask, don't forget to keep your eyes wide open for all the different ways that they can be sending their messages to you. All right, moving right along to tip number 4, which is music. Did you know that music can be recorded at different frequencies? And each frequency has a different meaning or purpose. So if you're looking to adopt a certain frequency today, maybe it's something that you need or just want to give it a try, go ahead and type that frequency into YouTube. You can literally go into YouTube or Spotify and type in, 432 hertz music and get a ton of results. If you aren't really looking for a specific frequency, for example, but let's say you really feel like you need some extra angelic support today, or you need some overall healing of the body, you can literally type that in, Archangel Michael music, and it'll get a ton of listings. Same with full body healing music, tons of listings. So whatever you're in the mood for or whatever you feel like you need, you can literally just type it into YouTube. Okay, and my final tip, tip number 5, and I want you to go ahead and give this video a like if this is something you've never heard of before. Number 5 is gratitude, but I'm not referring to, the typical gratitude. Of course, you can do that. You can say it loud or write down 10, 20, 100 things that you're grateful for. What I'm referring to in this instance is a gratitude jar. Keep a small mason jar, a pad of paper, and a pen on your desk. Every single time something good happens, write it down. If your boss says, hey, you did a really great job in that presentation today, or out of nowhere, someone does something really nice. Maybe a vendor said something amazing about you, or on your way to work, the guy in front of you bought you your Starbucks. I don't know. Write it on the piece of paper, put it in the jar. What this does, not only does it help you raise your frequency because you're focused more on the gratitude aspect, but it seriously starts to train your brain so that you are literally looking for good things only while you're at work. Even when you're having just a crap day, you don't really get sucked into it as much because you already know something really good is right around the corner. You're expecting it, so it's going to happen. So I challenge you, put a mason jar on your desk, start with a gratitude jar, let me know how it ends up working out for you. Please leave in the comments, let me and the community know, what have you done? What tips or habits are you incorporating into your day to bring a little bit more spiritual or woo-woo-ness, I don't even know what's a word, into your day, or just some general overall high vibe tips for us. We would really all love to know, because I'm sure I'm not alone when I say this pandemic is dragging on, and some days it is hard to feel like we're keeping our heads above water and things are still feeling positive and good. So share your tips, your habits, your tricks in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.